Hello. I'm doing a video today, and what happened was I just did this whole for about maybe 3 minutes of just talking, and I somehow had clicked record, but it didn't record. So I spilled my soul out talking about and you don't even know what topic I'm talking about yet, so I have to say it all again. It doesn't matter. It can be done. It's just time that's wasted. I'm wearing my now I'm rehashing stuff. I'm wearing my Slytherin scarf to get into character, the theme, sorry, because I just finished watching A Very Potter Senior Year, which is the third musical by Starkid. This group of people who do music stuff, musicals, and they did A Very Potter musical, and then the sequel, A Very Potter sequel, and also this third and final one just came out on Friday. It's called A Very Potter Senior Year, and it's so good. I love it. I thought I said some pretty good stuff, and it's all gone now, so I gotta say it again. It's never as good, right? Yeah. Okay, I love the musical. I just finished watching it. I started watching it at just before dinner time, and I finished watching it just at 12 o'clock now, roughly around 12, and I'm getting deja vu, but it's not real deja vu because I know that I said this just a few minutes ago, but I had the feeling that I said this a few minutes ago. So it feels weird to be saying the same things again, but I really want to say them because I want to say those certain things. Yeah, I really loved it. I really like it. One thing I really like is the fact that these actors, like Darren Criss and all that, they're all busy doing their jobs and stuff, but they all got together and they're doing this for free because they don't get any money from doing the Harry Potter musicals because it's licensed by I don't know who's got the copyright and stuff, so they can't make any money off it. So they're doing it just because they love Harry Potter, because they love their fans and they want to do this for their fans, and that's just so great. I think that's at the core of why I think this is so good. They're not in it to make any money, they're just in it for the fans, really, because this is like a gift for the fans, really. It's just so good, and it really ties everything up. It gives good closure to it, it's a really good send-off. I don't know if I said this before, but because I'm getting I don't know if I did say it before, but I don't know if I said it in this video yet, but I'll say it again. Oh no, before I go any further, I will be talking about what happens in it a little bit, so if you haven't watched it yet and you don't want to be spoiled, probably better go watch the musical before you keep listening or anything like that. But before you do that, you should watch the first one and the second one before you watch the third one, because then you'll know the characters a lot better. Otherwise you might miss a lot of stuff, it won't make any sense. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh man. Yeah, I really like it. What I like about it is that there's this really good message underneath the whole thing, underlying what's happening. There's a message and a meaning to it, like a moral to the story, but not it's just really good, because you don't really notice it all the time, because a lot of times they're just having fun, being silly, making great songs and just having a laugh, but underneath it all there's at the core there's a message behind the musical, and it really got me. Oh, okay, I don't know, yeah, again, I forgot if I said it again, but I got the same feeling watching this musical, the third one, as I did as I was reading the final book and watching the final movie. That kind of feeling oh, it's ending, but it's so great, I'm just enjoying it, but it's ending, that kind of feeling. So it's nice to feel that again. I thought, the final movie came out last year, so I thought that feeling was gone forever, but here I am a year later getting that feeling again, so it's quite nice actually. And there was one point near the end where I literally got chills down my spine, which is amazing, because sometimes people say they're getting chills down their spine, but you're not actually getting chills down your spine. This time I was watching it and I actually got chills down my spine, I could feel it traveling, and it was oh, tingling. It was great. the moment when that happened was when Darren Criss near the end he started singing Back to Hogwarts again. Oh, it was great. Like, it will make much more sense when you watch it, but yeah, I love the messages in it. That basically there was one scene where Harry was in Godric's Hollow, and they had a statue of Harry, right, in stone, and then they took it away. Some people took it away, demolished it, and then put up a statue of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. And they had this little talk where Dumbledore said, no matter how, basically the gist is like, no matter how big and popular you are now, you know, you never know, later down the track people might forget and just move on and find something else to like. And you know, that was kind of a theme that, you know, it will probably might happen, and kind of it's okay to move on and things like that. It was really good. And also another thing was Harry was really bummed because people had moved on and kind of forgotten about him, and he was really kind of upset after all the times he saved them and stuff. But then Ron told him that are you upset that people don't think you're cool? Well, cool comes from inside you, not from other people. And I really like that message as well. It was really good. Yeah, so when Harry started singing Back to Hogwarts, it was really good, because that's a song that was in the first musical, or the very first song, and the very first song in the very first scene as well. It was such a good song. And also I have emotions tied in with that song because last September with the Melbourne Muggles group we did a flash mob involving that song, and for that couple, about two or 3 weeks, because I didn't know that song, I didn't know the words or anything like that, and I really learnt those words a lot. Like I spent, totally immersed myself in that song, like listening to it on repeat and stuff. So even when I hear the intro, dun, 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 whatever, how it starts, and the lyrics, it kind of like just brings back good memories and stuff. So I really like that song, and it was great. I'll talk about other things I liked about this. I love how Ivana Lynch was in it as well. This one, she plays Luna Lovegood in the movie, so it was so cool. She's probably my favorite actor in the movies, and she's in this, so it was great to see her, and she's great. She's really cool. I have forgotten if I've mentioned it in the part of the video that I filmed that I didn't even probably click play or record. But I love that they're doing this for free. They're not making any money out of this because it's Harry Potter and it's copyrighted. So they're doing this just for the fans, really. That's the only reason they're doing it. And you just know how much work goes into this. You gotta write songs, you gotta learn lines, and you gotta make costumes, and you gotta do it. So all that time they're just doing it just purely for fans, which is just amazing. I really like that. That's probably part of the reason why I really love this. What else? I don't know what else I want to talk about it, except that it was great to see these characters again. Just to see all these characters that, you know, you've seen. It's been, I don't know how many years since the first one, but just to see them back again in their outfits and doing their thing, and it's great. I really, really love it. I don't know what else to say about it, except that I really like, I think starkid are awesome, and yeah, I really love the Harry Potter musicals, and yeah, I think that's it. The musicals are totally awesome. Totally awesome.